Welcome to Brain Wreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best and most festive show.
The most
on the
festive,
internet.
the most merry, the most holly.
Balls.
We've got all the jollies. You can't beat us. You can't top us.
The only place you're going to see a ball on the internet for free, folks.
Oh, well.
This ain't no OnlyFans.
Well, it's coming 2020.
2020?
And then
What, 2021?
2021. Well, I don't know. There's still 18 days left. How many days are
That's
left?
true.
There's like 8 days left.
We show the wood on the internet on a weekly basis. We are the only recipient.
Strangler Steve in
of
chat.
the wood. Oh, Merry Christmas, Strangler Steve. I hope you're doing well. I hope the family is well. This is the holliest, jolliest show you will find at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, the eve before Christmas Eve.
Christy says nog.
Are you a fan of eggnog? Do you like eggnog?
I don't know. So here's the thing.
Okay.
I haven't really come to terms with eggnog yet in my life. I feel like I do enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a little thick. It's a thick drink. And every now and then I like me a thick one, but sometimes it's one of those things I feel like you have to drink at the right place at the right time. And if
Christy says you bought the eggnog and she thought you were very excited.
Listen, we only have so much content for this show. But yeah, like it's not something that I've regularly drank over the holidays. You thin it out with alcohol. I mean, that's exactly where I was going with this.
Thins me out.
I'm brother. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think on its own, without a little kick in it, I'm not so much. Something.
The wife loves it.
I mean,
the wife loves it.
Are you allowed to drink eggnog?
I don't know. I think there's probably like an almond eggnog out there somewhere.
Okay.
But
it's like mostly
regular
egg. How long do you have to whisk the egg before it becomes the nog?
Well, let me ask you something, because I got in an argument with the wife the other day about whisking eggs. Apparently, I do it wrong.
Wait, how?
That's what I said. I said, how can you whisk an egg wrong if it ends up the way that you want it to end up? Isn't that it's not about the journey, it's the destination. If I end up with an egg sandwich, regardless of how I got there.
I mean, you did make a good egg sandwich in Disney.
See?
But what are you doing to these eggs? Because I feel like I feel like she wouldn't be off base by saying you're doing something wrong.
Well, no, I mean I get told that constantly, but so when I wake up in the morning, I just want a quick egg sandwich. Like I'm not looking, if I got stuff to do, I'm logging on to work, that sort of thing. I'm putting two pieces of bread in the toaster, and I'm taking an egg, I'm cracking it in a cup. I'm taking a fork and I'm just spinning it as fast as I fucking can. You're throwing it in the microwave for a minute. Slap a piece of cheese on there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She said that I'm not letting enough air into the egg, which is what you're doing when you're whisking.
Yeah. So I don't care about any of that stuff because I get the need and the desire to just be like, listen, I'm hungry. I need something quick. Here's what I'm going to do. The microwave, though, that's a dangerous game, sir, because I used to be a microwave connoisseur, and would I even had a little device that you crack the egg into, and then you put that in the microwave. Realistically,
you're privileged.
Well, I mean, it's just a piece of plastic. Eventually, I just got a used butter container that I used.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then, over time, I was like, you know what? There is a better way because I feel like this process, it's just as quick and just as simple to do it on the stove. So, always with the stove, at least.
See, but then I get yelled at because apparently, I use the spray lubricant, you know?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little spray lube.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
But, it's just like the Astro glider at Disney. Yeah. It's the same thing.
You go up, you go down, you go all around. It's a fun time.
And you don't get stuck. It's amazing.
We got a little wet when we rode it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. A little excited.
Which,
Never
hey,
done it before.
which sometimes if you get a little wet, it's not a bad thing.
No, it adds to the experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, I get yelled at for that too, because even though
how much spray are you putting on this pan?
Like half the can.
Okay, sir, you need to slow down.
Well, the motherfucker still sticks. That's the problem. The motherfucker still sticks, and then I get yelled at that I ruined pans because everything just sticks to it. And I'm like, let me just use the microwave. And then I'm told I'm doing it wrong. I just need breakfast. Can I have breakfast? Can we get a Magic Spoon sponsorship?
Just live your life. Wait, what's the Magic Spoon?
You don't know about the Magic Spoon?
No, is that like the Magic Pillow?
No, I really wish they were a sponsor. That was a perfect pitch segue into it. It's basically like a sponsor that does all the podcasts now. It's a protein-based cereal. It probably sucks. I don't know.
Listen, I am a cereal connoisseur.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this.
We're doing this now.
We're doing this now. High protein. Okay, you know what? I've heard of these people.
These people? Wow. On Christmas Eve, sir.
Oh, don't fucking lump me in with that bullshit. Get off your fucking hobby horse.
All right, well, fuck the cereals and fuck breakfast. We got some Hollies and Jollies.
We got Hollies and Jollies to get through. We still never figured out where we landed on the nog. I am for it.
I don't drink it.
You don't drink it. You'll shit your brains out.
I don't drink it.
I
will.
I'm all for it with a little bit of booze and when I'm in the mood. Cheers. This isn't like an nog.
See, it's all about him. Mm-hmm. See, it's when he's in the mood.
So, anyways, how is your holiday season going thus far?
It's stressful.
Oh my God, yes.
See, and that's the thing. Like every year, I tell myself, we're gonna start early. We're gonna get everything done early.
What did I say a month and a half ago?
That you're gonna start early?
That I'm gonna start early. I'm gonna be done before Black Friday. You know what I finished up?
When?
Last Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, especially for us because we were trying to sell the house. Didn't
you have
happen.
So much going on right now. Yeah,
I have so many things. So we were trying to sell the house. I took a week off of work. We got so much done, but we had still so much more to do.
Right.
And then on top of that, I was still going to school, had a final exam coming up and a term paper. On top of that, working the full-time job, getting ready for Christmas. I don't know if you know this or not, but my wife does a YouTube channel. We just dropped a video today, so I spent all the time editing that. Between the past 2 months, I don't think there has been a night that I've gotten more than 4 hours of sleep.
I feel like we live very different lives.
I feel like The Rock.
You're doing
just without all the money.
I was going to say, you're doing something wrong then.
But I don't have the money. I don't have the muscles. I don't have the Instagram followers. But God damn it, I don't sleep a fuck.
You don't sleep a fuck, man, and you're just grinding away. I feel like you and I lead very different lives, but yet have very similar outcomes. Yeah, like, and it's and I've reflected on stuff like that, and I'm like, maybe it is just all bullshit. Maybe none of it actually matters.
I mean, none of this is real.
Bro, like there has been some shit lately that has thrown me through a loop. We don't need to get into it now. That's for another time.
The end of year wrap up, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Because we're gonna do some reflecting. We'll probably go a little bit long next week. With it being the final episode.
We have a lot to talk about next week.
We've got a little bit of research we need to do. Yeah, man. Like this season, I mean, like typically, it's so weird when people say like, "Oh, it's the holidays. Like things have got to be slowing down," and I'm like, "For who?"
For who?
Nobody. For who? You have all those things going on.
Yes.
And you're running rampant. Realistically, I have one thing going on, and I'm losing my goddamn mind. And it's just like, I don't know what that other side is like. Where it's like, oh, people can take time off to relax and to just decompress for the holidays and sit back in their recliners with their eggnogs and.
That's Congress, sir. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, is that? Oh, I thought that's what that could have been.
And by the way, just as a side note.
Okay, let's go.
Just as a side note.
Let's go down this hole.
What a fitting gift for 2020.
Oh my God.
What a fitting way to end this year of the promise of something that is just unbelievably disgusting, but then to have Trump come out and say, you motherfuckers are doing it wrong, and have the Democrats go, he's right,
brother,
and then it's still being like, we're going back to square one,
brother.
So we're ending up with nothing again,
brother. He's got a lot of heat going right now. He's got to pass that. He's trying to make that hot tag, man. He's trying to pass it on to somebody else. Like, he's out there pardoning people, doing under the table deals. It's like,
thank you, Free 99, for just subscribing.
Hey, cool. Hey, man. Welcome.
Welcome to this train wreck.
And it fucking cheers. I'm just gonna finish this. Yeah, man, like, that's some fucking bullshit. And then, like, it took them this fucking long to come up with $600 in the first place because they couldn't get enough additional fucking rules and regulations in that goddamn bill.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They don't care about you.
They don't
care about me.
This year, we're going to talk about this next week, but this year has opened me up to a lot of shit. Because, like, I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I've been paying attention. And
this is all our fault. We're to blame.
Our fault?
2020.
You and me?
Yeah.
Yes. Why? What the fuck did I do?
Because we said our New Year's resolution for 2020 was that we were going to learn a lot of things. And goddamn, if we've not learned a lot of things.
We have learned.
This is like that fucking terrible Brendan Fraser movie with the girl from Austin Powers, Bedazzled.
Bedazzled? Where it's like you have a wish. Yeah, Bedazzled.
Is it Bedazzled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good for you.
That was a terrible fucking movie.
It was a terrible fucking movie. But yeah, just like the idea of you get your wish, but you didn't ask for it correctly.
Yes.
So you get like a small penis, or you're dumb as shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or both.
Or both, because I think that did happen. Where
the fuck is Brendan Fraser, by the way?
Doom Patrol.
Is that still a thing?
It is.
Is that still real?
It's actually not. It's actually a pretty decent show. Out of all the we are so off the rails. Out of all the bullshit that DC put out over like the last couple of years, I would say that Doom Patrol is one of the better things.
They're gonna be out of business soon. Too, by the way.
Yeah, they are. Do you know that they completely retired the oh god, and he's dying. This is it. We've come to the end.
This is what happens when you only sleep for 4 hours.
Oh, fuck. Are you aware that they actually like terminated the DC Universe app?
I heard that they were gonna do that. I didn't know that they actually did it.
They did.
I know.
They rolled it
Jim
into.
Lee's leaving.
Oh.
Jim Lee is reportedly jumping off the sinking Titanic that is DC.
What happened?
COVID.
I don't buy that. I don't buy
COVID
that.
happened.
1 minute.
COVID happened to a sinking industry. You see, as you all know, if I ain't fucking late to the party, then my name ain't Jason X. Because I decided to jump into the comic books game 2 years before it was just about to be fucking obliterated. So what happened was China got COVID, which is where everything is printed.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody had to scramble to basically jump back onto the digital market.
Mm-hmm.
The digital market you can't make any money on. because there's nothing in the collector's market, which is the only reason that anybody buys comics in the first place. Nobody reads the fucking stories anymore. It's all about the goddamn stories with me. But you know what? I'm just the asshole who believes in things.
I like the pictures.
So he likes the pictures. So there's no collectability because it's all digital.
Mm-hmm.
You can't print it unless you're going to print in the United States, and then if that's the case, you have to pay $10 for a 24-page fucking comic. It ain't happening.
Mm-mm.
And then on top of that, like Diamond Distributors fucking went under, or not gone under, but everyone's like, fuck you, because you're not delivering anything anymore. So it was basically, it was an industry that was just full of band-aids on just,
and it just blew
broken
up.
And COVID just blew it all to hell.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Well,
and I lost my business so far. So
more on that next week. So back to the holidays. Which, let's be honest, isn't any better. I told you, I told the listeners, I told the watchers, I told myself that, like, I'm going to have all my shit done, like, by Black Friday.
Yes.
That was my goal. That was, and I didn't, I really didn't finish. I mean, and I think it was like this past Friday, Saturday. This is like when I really got everything done. They've talked for a while now about canceling Christmas. I think moving forward, I would be okay with that.
Canceling Christmas?
Yeah, just, you know, I mean, like, you can celebrate the religiousness of it all. If that's your thing, go right ahead. But, like, the whole pomp and circumstance and the rush, I'm you know what? I would rather not anymore.
I might go Jewish. Like, you get 8 days or nights. What is it?
You get 8.
How many?
8 nights.
This is what I don't understand. Like, when I stay at Disney, am I there for 4 days and 7 nights? Like, or am I? What? How long am I there for?
7 nights.
I don't understand. I don't understand Hanukkah. Scooter, please help me out. So, what I'm looking for is that if I'm going to give somebody a gift, like they do on Hanukkah, like right. I'm going to give them a pencil case, or like a watch, or something that's not like I have to buy
pencil case watch.
Well, you build them up. That's what I've been told anyway. So I'm just looking for something that's easier. I can take one gift a night versus the overhaul that is Christmas. It
might have been that COVID was a factor, but the entire shopping experience for me this year was just so overwhelming. I was just like, why are we doing this? And I feel like I kind of come to this conclusion every year, but like this year, I told Christy, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm not. Like, I am done. I'm done buying people stuff. I'll get stuff for Christy because I know better, and I'll send everybody a nice card.
He's learned, folks.
I've learned. Yeah, if you've paid attention to this show, I've learned.
The evolution of Kevin.
I'll send everybody a card. It's still a fucking mystery.
It's a wild ride.
Everybody gets a card. Maybe I'll send like a nice yearly picture. That's it. You know, we don't need to do the runaround. What do you want? You don't want anything. You don't need anything. Then you're not getting anything. Like that's where it is. You know, a nice card, a nice photo.
Sometimes I prefer that. Sometimes I would prefer to get nothing. I know you feel the same way. Because
so many boxes showed up. Everybody asked me this year, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I'm like, don't buy me anything. Nothing. I want nothing. I need nothing. If there's something I need, I've already bought it. Don't worry. I have enough stuff as it is. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. It's overwhelming. It's just going to get thrown into a pile. We don't need it. So many boxes arrived from so many people. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
And the thing is too, like, I know the old saying is it's the thought that counts. That is the idea. You know, it's that the person, you know, made their hard-earned money to spend to get something for you because they want to show how much they appreciate you, which is great in spirit. Until you get the thing that you dread the most. Like, everybody has that thing that they dread the most about getting. For me, it is the grab and go generic pack of comic books because they know I like comics. So they get like the $5 grab bag from Ollie's of comics, and like Superman's on the cover, and they're like, that's good enough.
Is this like still a recent thing?
It hasn't happened in a couple years.
Okay.
But like you get that and you're like, I know you thought this was good, but it's kind of insulting at the same time because you know I like comics, but you didn't take the time. That's the thing. And my wife said the same thing with like Hello Kitty merchandise. She loves Hello Kitty, but then you get the thing that's like the Hello Kitty Pez dispenser or the Hello Kitty comb, and it's like yes but no kind of thing. I know Christy's had a similar experience with Reese's peanut butter cups. It's like yes, she enjoys them, but not everything needs to be a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Whoa.
I'm so happy you're so confused.
I'm so confused.
She'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. I'll still never get over the 1 year. Like, it was when I had like just started getting back into collecting again. And I was actually still kind of like teetering on that brink of. I was still kind of teetering on that brink of like, do I do it? Do I pull the trigger? Do I go for it? I was like, maybe not. And like I had just started. It was like when I just started getting more into pop vinyls. My Jesus Christ, my brother's asking me if I watched The Boys. Like, I'm sorry. I had to respond to that, and it's just like, bro, come on.
We've only been doing this show for 10 years. It seems like.
Where the fuck was I going with this? Oh, the story is actually about him, that asshole. So like, I was just on the brink of like getting back into collecting. I was like, do I do it? Do I not? I don't really know. Like these pop vinyls that are coming out, like they got really cool designs, and like they're getting more involved with like the stuff that I'm into, and like somebody, I actually think it was him. Like he got me a few for my birthday earlier in the year. I was like, yeah, these are kind of cool. And like I had bought like a couple of more throughout the year. And he was asking me for stuff like for Christmas. And he's like, well, what about like those Funko Pops? Do you like those? And I was like, yeah, but like don't get me any of those.
Right.
Because I don't know where that's gonna go. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm like, just don't do anything like that. I'm like just don't get me anything like that. And he goes, okay.
First hit's free, bro.
He goes, all right. He goes, yeah, don't worry about it. He goes, yeah, all good. Well, my mom asked him what I wanted. Because I told her I didn't want anything. So he goes, oh, like he loves those Funko Pops. Like if you just get him a bunch of those, he'll be super happy. And she proceeded to buy me roughly 20 pop vinyls that year.
Ooh.
Which then put me in a downward spiral for a few more years. And now I'm just trying to unload all of them. I'm just like, get rid of them. I need space. I need the space. It's getting stuffy in here.
Something I've learned recently.
Yeah. So like I'm trying to go through all that, and like it's just, I don't think I got any this year. Maybe I did. I don't know. But it's just that
But sometimes the gift of nothing is the greatest gift of all.
It's a relief, you know. Yeah. So, yeah. But speaking of gifts, we can do this. This is a perfect segue.
Okay.
And now you got kids.
I got kids.
I don't have kids, and it's been a busy year for me, so I'm kind of out of the loop on this.
Okay. Well, actually, can I do something before we jump in?
Oh, sure.
Because we have a gift experience that I need to talk about.
Oh, it is.
So, as you know, the kids they like their presents on Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And every year we have our kids write their letters to Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
And we, we're not assholes. Like, you write your letter to Santa, we take them to the post office. They drop their letters in they're sending their letters to Santa. And usually each year we'll get kind of a form letter-ish back thing that the post office does. It's very nice, saying like, Santa Claus received your letter. Hope you've been good, and we'll stop by and, he'll leave you some shit or whatever.
Hopefully they didn't just leave a, truck of priority mail packages out in the back lot or anything like that. It should be good.
Right. For my next door neighbor, because they always deliver it to the wrong address.
Yeah.
But way to go, Scooter. But this year was a little different.
I'll have to update you on something after the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he has COVID or something, doesn't he?
Okay.
Hope you're doing well.
We really do.
Love you, buddy. But anyway, so this year was a little different because we sent the letters out. And then just last week, a package arrives for my son. And I'm like, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
And we open it up, and he hasn't seen, he doesn't know. We open it up, and it's full of gifts. And we're like, what the hell is this? And then there's a letter attached to it that says, hey, this is part of the USPS # Operation Santa program.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I have no idea what it is.
Wait.
So.
What?
Yeah, I had no idea this program existed. No idea. So what it is that any child that sends a letter to Santa, the Postal Service uploads the letter to their website. And then people can adopt a child's letter and fulfill their Christmas lists. So apparently, and there's a certain steps you have to follow to be able to enter this program.
Sure.
We didn't do any of those.
I was going to say, because like
we didn't do any of those. So whoever was at the post office was just feeling either jolly or fucking like was just like, I know what's up, or like, oh, they live in a bad neighborhood, we should probably help them out, kind of thing. One of the three was just like, we're gonna do this. So they uploaded my kid's letter, and someone picked my son, which we have a theory as to why. One, his name's Revan, and two, he asked for a bunch of Star Wars shit. So some like super rich geek guy was just like, I'm hooking this kid up.
Yeah.
And boy, did they ever.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel horrible.
Oh no.
Like, I feel horrible. I did not intend to like enroll my kids in like a program kind of thing.
Right.
So like there's a part of me that's just like, oh, there's like way more deserving kids.
Sure.
Not deserving, but like in need.
Yeah,
more
yeah.
Kids in
No,
need,
I hear you.
Kind of thing. Like we're honestly, for the first time ever, we're kind of okay. So like of all the years for this to happen, it's just like, this is the year that we're like kind of the most okay.
Right.
So it also hit us that way as well. But they got him 3 things on his list that he had that weren't cheap.
Ooh.
And not only were they not cheap, but on the box that they came in, there are 2 boxes that came in. And on the boxes that they came in was the amount they paid for postage. And holy shit. one of the larger boxes that came, they paid $75 to ship.
Bro.
The second box that came, they paid $27 to ship.
Shipping was not cheap this year.
No, I mean, if you wanted it there,
I
mean, I've got a couple packages that are still in Syracuse. Dropped them off 3 weeks ago. So
I shipped something to my mom and my dad at the same exact time. Same postage, cost the same amount to ship. They live 10 blocks from one another. My dad got his 4 days after my mom.
I bet he was pissed.
No, You have no idea how funny that joke is.
Anyway, so
but I mean, but like I'm that's kind of crazy though. I mean, so so is like the whole delivering like letters to Santa, like, is that something you guys have done previously or
every year?
Every year, but like, where do these letters go?
I don't know. Well, apparently to this program or something. I don't know.
Wait, like, could you have potentially been like enrolling them in this program like every year, and just not realize it?
I mean, potentially, but we've gotten something back every year. That's the thing. Like, we've gotten like the form letter back saying like Santa's got your letter kind of thing. So
I think you've been enrolling this entire year.
I mean, that's very possible.
Or like every year.
But anyway, so when we found out about this, I mean, some of the things that came we had already gotten, so we were kind of like, well, this is unnecessary, so let's kind of pay it forward, kind of thing,
there you go.
and help out this program. So we log on to the USPS Operation Santa, and they stopped posting the letters at this point because it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And if you want to feel something in this life,
no, I don't.
If you want to have, if you just don't want the numbing experience of the day-to-day life of being an American, and you want to know what it is actually like to feel something, next year, go to this website and read these letters, because it is children doing their best. I mean, in some cases, it's their parents trying to get something for free, but in most cases, it is children doing their best, putting out their wishes there, and some of them are so funny and heart lifting and just like fills you with Christmas joy, and some of them are so fucking heartbreaking. It is unbelievable that they, like, me and the wife, speechless after reading this letter. We were reading this letter. It's this little girl. She sent her Christmas letter to Santa on her father's business's letterhead. Okay? And so when this is scanned in, like, they crossed out the name of the business, but they didn't bother crossing off the name of the father with his title, which was vice president of whatever this company is, kind of thing. And I think they did this on purpose, because what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
So the letter to Santa from this little girl, and this little girl lived in New York City. So it says, "Dear Santa, we've just recently moved and I don't have any friends. And all I'm asking for Christmas is a hug."
Okay.
And you're like, oh.
Okay. I mean, COVID, you got to stay at least 6 feet apart. So, I mean, it might be, once this vaccine kicks in, I'm sure she can get one.
That's true. But the thing, like, as devastating as that is on its own,
right,
then you also have to realize that this is a child who cannot send a letter on their own. So their parents had to have sent the letter in for them, and didn't fucking bother to read what their child wanted for Christmas. It was the most heartbreaking situation.
That was going to be my next link.
And then you scroll down a little bit further, and then there's a little kid from Florida who all he wants is a sausage maker.
I get that.
And you're
kid.
like, I am full of so many emotions. I cannot handle it.
I'm gonna be looking for that kid next year. I'm getting him that sausage maker.
All he wanted was a kid from Florida. He just wanted a sausage maker.
He's almost there.
So anyway, that was my little spiel. It's an amazing program. Looking into it.
Yeah.
If you're looking to give to some sort of charity next year, or you want to do something to light up a kid day,
yeah,
we weren't expecting
it. To check out.
It was an amazing experience to get those packages. So it's USPS Operation Santa for next year. Mm-hmm. Make sure you do it. It's going to be amazing.
So, in keeping in the theme of gifts, especially for kids, one thing we typically do on the show every year for Christmas is we go through all the fun kids' gifts for the year.
The
hot toys, if you will.
Yes.
I don't know what I don't know what's cool anymore. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Well, no, you're old.
I'm old. I'm old as shit. I drink. I have like seasonal depression. It's my time has passed me.
Yep.
So
sure has.
You being a parent, before we get
one of those,
because I've got a bunch of lists. Yeah. I've got a couple of different lists open. One and real quick, USA Today. You're just fucking lazy. They just revised a list from 2018. Like, come on. But
there's no truth in journalism anymore, folks.
But like having kids, like, is there anything that you've like been like hearing about or that they've been talking about that's like the next big thing?
I mean, there's a couple things. Well, first off, that Baby Yoda's still paying the bills for Disney,
brother. And oof, oh man, oh,
that season finale.
Oh, my heart.
That season finale, brother.
Oh,
dude, when I saw that X-wing, spoilers.
Spoilers if you didn't watch it. Holy shit! The Mandalorian is my favorite Star Wars. I'm just gonna put it out there. The Mandalorian is my favorite Star Wars.
Yeah, hold on, because here's the thing, though.
Okay.
Would it be your favorite Star Wars without Star Wars? The original trilogy. Fuck the prequels. But, like, does that... Because that last scene in Season 2 has no emotional impact if you are not a fan of the original Star Wars.
I'll tell you what. If
trilogy.
that entire last episode doesn't happen, The Mandalorian is still my favorite Star Wars.
That's fair. That's fair.
It was at that point about midway through.
It's a tremendous show.
About midway through season 2, I was like, you know what? This is my jam. This is my jam. I'm gonna get some creamy peanut butter. I'm gonna spread it on that shit, and I'm gonna eat it up.
Book of Boba Fett. Separate show. Coming soon.
And all the other stuff they have coming out.
I know. Here's the thing. Here's my worry. Sidebar, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to not turn into the DCCW bullshit. Because I don't have the time. I don't have the time.
Here's where I think, and this is more of a hope. This is my new hope. Look at that. I'm so proud of myself.
You did it, folks.
This is my hope. Because I believe the Book of Boba Fett is going to be a limited run series. So my guess is that's going to be 1-2 seasons tops. They need to keep everything limited. I don't need 10 seasons of The Mandalorian. As much as I love it, I thought
it was over. Honestly, I thought this was it. I thought this was it until they announced season 3 was coming.
They can't not do a season 3. I think they need at least one more season to carry. They need one more series. They need one more season to carry the franchise to the next phase, basically. Like everything they just announced in that like investors call the other week that we went through. They need at least one more season of the Mandalorian, so that can be sort of the crossover.
Right.
But if it ends after season 3. I'll be happy, and even if it's a solid season, I'll be good with that. I'm okay. Like I don't need 10 to 15 years and 20 episode seasons of a show anymore. That's not what I'm looking for as a fan. I mean, hey, if that's what you're looking for, okay, guess what? You're going to be disappointed, though, because we've all been there.
Yeah, we're all disappointed.
Yeah, we're all disappointed. But, I mean, you know, the Ahsoka Tano show, keep it 10 episodes, 8 to 10 episodes a season, do a handful of seasons, it'll be fine. You know, whatever that Bad Batch thing is, the fucking Andor fucking show that they're doing. I mean, we all know how that ends.
Is gonna be, I'm calling it right now. Bad Batch will be the flop.
Ooh, you think so? I don't know, man. Too many people love Clone Wars, which is weird.
Fuck the Clone Wars.
I'm not a fan of that.
Horrible fucking movie.
We are way off track again.
Yes.
Gifts.
Presents. So yes. Mandalorian is really hot right now.
Right.
Baby Yoda's, they got that fucking toy Darksaber. So you can be the king of the Mandalorians.
That looks dope. I'm not spending
$250
though.
Target's got all the Galaxy's Edge stuff.
Okay, you're talking about things for adults.
No, these are for children.
Are they though?
I mean, when you have a plastic build your own lightsaber that's like it's already built and you can just kind of screw in some pieces kind of thing. It's not Savi's. It's plastic. It's terrible. This is for a child.
Are you talking about the one that's $250?
I'm talking about the one that's $30.
Okay. See,
Target.
okay, that I understand because they just released like a replica Darksaber. That's
yes, I know that one.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And also, they've also just released a FX lightsaber series of Darth Revan's lightsaber. So they're actually going back to Knights of the Old Republic, which you started playing for a second.
But my computer, so what I learned was my computer is too powerful to play it.
Did you get it from the App Store?
I got it from Steam.
Get it from the App Store.
I already paid like $4 for it, and I don't care to pay anymore. Also, we need to talk about something after the show regarding games and Steam.
Okay.
Remind me.
Okay.
I got to look through my settings in a little bit. Okay, so...
but back to the gifts.
Yeah.
One thing that I was surprised has made a comeback from when I was a child. So, as you know, like trends type recycle, you know, a Slinky's been a Slinky's Slinky forever. You put a new package on it, it's a brand new Slinky kind of thing. The one thing that is making a comeback this year, it was advertised in almost every toy magazine that was put out. The Amazon magazine, the Target one, the Walmart one. The Tamagotchi is making a comeback.
You know what I saw dropped on Twitter? Like literally right before we went live.
What's that?
Somebody posted a photo. It might have been at a Target. But it was a Tiger Electronics handheld video game system.
Ooh.
For X-Men.
Ooh.
Put out by Hasbro.
I don't do mutants, but okay.
Dude, we were big into the Tiger Electronics back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We had a ton of them. I saw. Ooh, I started to get itchy.
Nips are hard, folks.
I was like, oh man, I was at full mass. I was yeah. But like again, this is the thing. And like you mentioned the Tamagotchi, and I was like, because I went on that '90s kick not too long ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And like I've had to put a stop to all of it. Yeah,
Do you want to know something really depressing?
What?
We're just as close to 2050 as we are 1990.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's how time works. Here's the thing. That I'm not afraid of.
Oh, I'm terrified.
Why? I mean, like we're gonna end up that way anyways.
I mean, I'm gonna be dead in like a year and a half anyway. By the way that I'm not sleeping, so
I mean,
like,
hopefully not. Like, I'd like to do this show for a couple more years.
I mean, you'll get a new host.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Throw my son in there. I don't know. Talk to him. See what he's got to say.
Anyways, So
it's the Christmas episode.
This is what the fuck. Listen, would you expect anything different from this fucking year for the Christmas episode? Like, come on.
I'm being replaced.
I'm gonna replace you with your son after this. So like I saw that Tiger Electronics thing. I was like, ooh shit, because I didn't even hear about that coming out. But like it kind of got me wondering, like, what's the big thing this year? And now you mentioned the Mandalorian, the Baby Yoda, right off the bat. One of the lists I got pulled up: Star Wars: The Child animatronic edition, Baby Yoda. Like, which I'm sure
$100.
Well, this is 60, but you know,
close enough.
Yeah. There's also something called a Squeaky the Balloon Dog.
Oh, fuck that thing. Both my kids asked for that fucking thing.
Really? Because there's two of them.
Both my kids.
There's Squeaky the Balloon Dog, and then there's Spotty the Dalmatian Squeaky Balloon Dog.
Listen, I had a Tecmo Pup back
Dude,
in the day. That thing sucked all
terrible.
Horrible. Horrible.
Okay, here's a story about the Tecmo Pup. I remember those commercials back in the day. And it was like you can feed it. You can have like a robotic dog friend. It does backflips. Right. It'll come to you. It's got like voice commands and stuff.
I wanted to be in the last scene of the Carousel of Progress.
What a nightmare that was. I remember the year my dad had got that for my brother. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for it. But it was like one of those things where I thought I think my dad thought it was like kind of cool. It was like, hey, I got a couple extra bucks to spend, you know. Let's try to win the holiday. So he got it for my brother. It's another great joke.
It is.
This is my life, folks. We took it out, we unwrapped it, and everybody stood around it, and I think we all had the same expression on our face, which was like, what the fuck is this? So is this kind of like that then?
Yes, it's a robotic dog.
Okay.
So fuck it. It doesn't work.
There's also an Air Go-Go bird, which just looks like a
no idea.
It just looks like a remote control parrot. So, if that's your thing, there is a interactive recycling truck powered Ride-On. So, if you're a small child who's looking for a career in garbage services, this is for you, I guess.
Learn a trade. You know,
for fuck's sake, learn a trade, kids. Listen, unless they cancel student debt and make college tuition free, learn a trade. LOL Surprise Remix Hair Flip Dolls. Don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that terrifies me.
I don't understand the name. I don't understand why LOL Surprise. Like, who's laughing out loud at these surprises?
I don't know. Looks like some racetrack bullshit. Care Bears. Care Bears still a thing?
Care Bears?
Care Bears.
Somebody got paid for that one.
Hex Bugs Junk Bots.
You know, the Hex Bugs, that was on a lot of those kids' lists on the Operation Santa, was the Hex Bugs. And I remember working at the fucking toy store and seeing the Hex Bugs, and I'm like, this is a fucking, like, computer part that somebody put on a vibrating tray, so like it kind of moves.
I'm gonna read you the description of this fucking thing.
Okay.
What does it do? Inside the dumpster, you'll find a ton of stuff that looks like pieces of trash, but once assembled, they transform into robotic characters. You might have a robot that has a radio for a head or a bucket for a body, and you could make hundreds of different combinations.
Listen, I got three bags of trash. They need to go to the curb. Merry Christmas. There you go.
Pets Alive, Fifi the flossing sloth.
Pardon?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
Little Live Gotta Go Flamingo. It's this is legitimately a flamingo on the toilet taking a shit. And it's for 4-year-olds.
What's the thing with the poop toys?
Dude, poop's funny.
I don't understand.
Poop is funny.
No. Farts are funny.
Didn't you ever shit on the floor as a kid?
No, sir. I'm not an animal. I pissed on the floor.
Like a civilized person, damn it.
Like a civilized person.
Heroes of Goo. I don't like the name of that. That's
makes me uncomfortable.
Makes me uncomfortable. Here we go. Playmobil Back to the Future DeLorean.
Okay, that thing's dope.
That thing,
like if I was a child, I would want that.
I will say when I first started looking for toys for my nephew, there was a lot of stuff like this where I was like, oh, this would be awesome to get him, and you know, like my brother's big into like this kind of stuff, and you know, I mean, like Back to the Future, not necessarily Playmobiles.
Right.
But I feel like, you know, that's the kind of thing where it could be a good bonding experience for the both of them, because like the kid gets a toy, my brother gets something that's like tied to his interests. But I was like, everything I was looking at was just slightly too old for him. I was like, damn. So I got he'll get there. He'll get there.
Yeah.
Get there. Let's see. So then they've got like Lego Mario sets.
Which, by the way, my son asked for that. You can't find them. That's another thing with these fucking lists.
Well, again,
another thing with these fucking lists. You cannot. Nothing was in stock this year.
Well, that's because adults are buying these things.
My daughter wanted this set for her dolls that Target advertised. Fuck Target, by the way.
Fuck Target.
If I haven't said that enough. They advertised in their toy books. They advertised on their sales. They have not had it in stock since the beginning of October. Fuck you, Target. Getting kids' hopes up and shit.
And then we've got a list of stuff that's like kind of what you would get, like all the smart kids and the kids who are, you know, going places and stuff.
Sure. So for the parents that care.
Yeah, for the parents that care. So like you've got like building sets and moon lamps and like cookbooks for kids, coding robots, stuff like that. Let's see. Is there anything cool that like a cool kid would use? No. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, Back to the Future Dice Travel Through Time?
Yeah, they have a game.
This is a Back to the Future board game, which I'm sure is probably a lot easier to play than the one that I have. And then, wait, Cameo for kids. No, don't do Cameo for kids.
Don't do Cameo.
That's creepy.
Although shout out to Lil D. He did a fucking phenomenal job.
What was this?
I don't know if you saw.
No.
He did a cameo for Brute for his birthday.
Oh no! Wait, what did he get?
No. He did a cameo as himself.
Oh wait,
for Brute for his birthday. It was phenomenal.
Okay,
you need to go check it out.
Okay, I'll try to track that down. Yeah. So a lot of stuff that. Do kids play with action figures anymore?
My son does, but he doesn't do it right.
How does he not do it right?
So like, we have like I've given him like my old wrestling figures,
right,
and stuff to play with and stuff like that. And so, like, you know, if you remember back in a kid, you know, you got your wrestling figures and you'd put your matches together, you put your card together.
Brother,
you know,
I had a booking notebook.
Exactly. You got to keep track of your champions. You got to keep track of, like, who's feuding with who and who's going to go over and who's winning the Royal Rumble. And that's you know, you book your year, not what they do today. Not with fucking Bruce just throwing shit at the wall, but like. You know, you actually have your booking thing.
Right.
And then he goes out there and he just like, it's just like, I'm a bad guy. I'm a good guy. And then just kind of like smashes them together kind of thing. And I'm like, where's the story? Where's the story? Why do I care?
Over time, you got to teach him these things. I think that's kind of what he's looking for. So speaking of gifts.
Yes.
I was told you may have received something today.
See, okay. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping.
Okay.
A whole lot.
Okay.
And so when I got out of work today.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a nap, and I woke up, and when I woke up, it was like I got to eat dinner, and then it was time to get ready for the show, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And so the wife had to go to work, so she's leaving. She's at work right now.
Yeah.
And she goes, "There's a box on this table. Do not look in it."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Okay, why?" And she goes, "You'll be instructed what to do."
Okay. See, because like so here's the thing.
Okay.
Because she reached out to me, because she asked me if I knew what this was, and I said, yeah. Like, so like somebody got a hold of me recently.
Okay.
And they were looking for your information because they wanted to send you something for Christmas.
Somebody.
It was like a Secret Santa situation. It was really weird. Like they actually called me. There was like a voice modulator. It sounded like it was like a really deep voice.
Okay.
I had like a lot of these like weird questions, and I was just like, listen, if you wanted to just send something to him, and they're like, well, we just want to know like when would be a good time to send it. We already have his information. I was like, oh, okay, fuck me then. If you want, you can grab it. You can open it up now. I think that's what I was told.
I'm petrified, by the way, because I don't know what this is. So I'm just gonna. So this box has been sitting.
Okay.
On the corner of the desk here, and this is the first time I've touched it. So like, this is no bullshit. This is 100% a real. I don't fucking know what this is.
That's good. That's great. So I mean, if you
I'm opening this thing up.
Maybe it's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. My address is on it, so I'm gonna kind of
you kind of iggy that off to the side, yeah.
Okay, this is. I got a thing here that says, "A gift from Kevin Graham."
I don't know what that's about. Someone's fucking
2 acts. Thanks for staying safe. From Don. Pardon?
Don Pardon?
No. Pardon. Pardon was my own.
Don. Not the old SNL announcer.
and what? So this is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Here, I don't.
It's a very nicely wrapped gift. I mean, whoever did that did a wonderful job.
It's a lovely sack. Thank you.
It's the best time of year to get a sack like that.
So I'm gonna kind of just pry this open, and it appears that there's some type of text inside. Ladies and gentlemen, when you wanna, we said this was gonna be the year of learning, and goddamn it, if I wanted to know. What to do in a crisis. Who to look to other than the man who's going to extort you for all sorts of money. Tell you not to go to work and then not pay you. The big Don himself, Mr. Cuomo. I got some reading to do. Gotta know how it's done. Hold on. What is this?
Probably gift receipt.
Keep your gift a surprise. Well, that didn't fucking work.
Thanks, Amazon. You really did a great job on that. Great. Stellar, fuck you, Bezos.
Well, thank you, sir. I will learn how to manipulate the law in my favor.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
I can't
listen,
wait.
He wrote the book on the pandemic, so. Yep.
Oh goodness, good for him. At least somebody's making money.
Ask Christy how long I laughed when I saw that on Amazon and said, "Oh man, I should send this to Axe." Yeah, just
Christy, what's the math on the laughter?
So, anyways, we are barreling out of time.
Well, first off, once again, it's the thought, folks, I didn't get you anything.
It wasn't from me. It was from Don.
From Don.
It was from the Don himself.
Oh Jesus. I was planning on getting you hot dogs, but that fell through.
Hot dogs would be better than that book. I can tell you that. By the way, Chrissy says way too fucking long. Yeah.
So I will say this. So we'll end on, well, if this isn't the highest note to end on, cause God damn it, like, I mean, I don't know what to say.
You can burn it later if you want.
I'm probably not getting anything from the government this year. It's probably not going to happen considering what just happened today.
Mm-hmm.
So if all I'm getting is sound advice as to how to keep people under my control, then sir, that is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
So thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean, again, it's not for me. I just helped coordinate it. I didn't know what he was sending.
Well, at least it wasn't a black rose.
Yeah. Well, just wait till next year.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very fair. So I guess we'll wrap it up with this. Is there anything that you like? Was there anything that you have your heart's desire on possibly receiving?
No, an air fryer. Actually, an air fryer. But with actually sad news on the air fryer, we had to cancel the order.
Oh no.
We had to cancel the order.
What happened?
They were back ordered. And they said, "Listen, we can keep this order for you, or it could be another 45 days." And we were just like, "No." So,
well, that doesn't work for me, dog.
It doesn't work for me, dog. We're gonna take our business elsewhere.
Yes. Which actually I had to do the same thing. There was a thing that I ordered that was supposed to arrive on December 10th, and then when December 10th came and went, and I logged back on, and it said it will arrive February 2nd. And I said, that don't work for me, dog. I will take my refund. Thank you very much. Kind of thing. Yeah. So, folks, moral of the story is you're not getting anything this year from the government. So anything you bought, make sure you kept the receipt.
Yes.
Make sure you use your return policies, 30 days. Walmart, you do not need a receipt, but they'll only let you do so many items with your driver's license. So, pick and choose most expensive stuff. Gotta feed yourself.
Next year, just send a card.
Card.
Just
let everyone know you're okay.
Yeah.
And that's all I really want.
Let them know that you're thinking of them, because again, it's the thought that counts.
I be like, I know you're thinking of me, and I'm thinking of you thinking of me, so I am okay.
I'm definitely thinking of you thinking of me.
That is the greatest gift of all.
Yeah.
So we wish you a happy holidays, folks.
Happy Christmas.
Hope that you have
Merry Hanukkah if you celebrated that. Enjoy your Festivus. Have a wonderful Kwanzaa.
There's a third. Isn't there a fourth?
There's whatever you celebrate with your family.
What? There you go.
Yeah.
Inclusive.
Have a fucking inclusive holiday.
Well, hold on. Because like there's some people that just shouldn't be invited. Let's be honest.
Okay, that's fair.
But
yeah, I agree with that.
But anyway, make sure you have a safe holiday. Don't do the drinking and driving thing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, say the fuck. Just say the fuck. It's a fucking
Stay
pandemic.
Stay home. Wear a mask.
Stay the fuck home.
Do what we do, which is get drunk in our underwear every night by ourselves.
It's true.
It's true. I finished my drink, by the way. I just want everybody to know that.
Too.
I feel proud of myself.
So we wish you a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We will be back next week. Wrap up 2020. Thank the fucking Lord. It's almost over. And if that's the only sentiment that you can get out of 2020 is everyone's like, thank God it's almost over. Like, take us off life support, everyone, please.
Mm-hmm.
So on that high note, for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.